Alright, so, what about Briala's reward?
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
For this service to the Empire, Briala, your previous treachery will be pardoned. But you will have to live in exile.
Whoa!
You're too kind.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you his future.
That's not really reconciling. Guess what? You're gonna have to live in exile. Really? Wait, Cole still greatly disapproved? Why?
My friend. This piece is yours.
I don't get that.
You truly are the instrument of Andraste.
I don't understand why he's still greatly disapproved.
Nor will I.
And that wasn't really reconciling with Briala. It really wasn't.
Lords and ladies of the court, the civil war which has plagued us is at
she said her treachery
end.
was pardoned.
The Orlesian Empire
That's not really what I thought it was going to be. Huh.
Will you address the court, my friend?
Odd. Very odd. And I guess because I skipped, I was kind of jumping through the dialogue in that cutscene since we already saw it. I'm still wearing my armor as opposed to the formal attire. Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought she was going to be like, let's be friends again, or whatever, but that's not really what I thought. Maybe it's possible, I think it's possible to do that, but I just don't know, I guess I don't know how. Maybe because, I don't know, maybe I implicated Briala earlier? It's something I would have to look into to see, but I think I'll stick with this decision. The enemy is connected.
Our enemy is clever. He manipulated the highest-ranking members of the court. If we want victory, we will have to fight him in more ways than one.
We of the court must use our resources. Not every battle is won on the field, but that is tomorrow. Tonight, feast, my friends. Enjoy our victory. There will be many more to come.
Oh, hello, Morgan.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present for them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations?
It gets a little tiring after a while.
It is most fickle, after all your efforts on their
behalf. They ran out of punch. It's good to see it.
Everyone suddenly wants to talk to me. You, at least, I'm glad to see.
Then I have happy news, as you shall be seeing a great deal more.
What?
Of me. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition.
Nice!
Celine wishes to
Morgan
offer you
is back.
any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Very nice. So you want to join us?
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal
What does that
interest.
mean?
Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity.
Huh.
You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such
I'm
magic.
sure I will.
Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
What can you do?
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages.
I'm sure you do.
I suspect this is also true of Corypheus. Thus, it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
You a blood mage?
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess, I place at your disposal to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Huh. Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morgan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
Just seems so weird to see her wearing a dress like that.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
It's been a long night.
I'm just worn out. The night has been very long.
It was a tumultuous evening, but Orlais is safe now. It was worth the struggle. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Ooh. Would you like to dance?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
Always the
Was
gentleman.
hoping you'd ask, my lord.
A dwarf that knows how to ballroom dance. To tango. Just like Al Pacino in Scent of Woman. So now we deal with the aftermath. This should be interesting. I'm sure everybody's going to want to talk about what happened. And looks like Morgan's going to be there now. Oh.
The matter is urgent, Lady
Oh,
Josephine.
what's this?
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor,
Yes.
please, may I have a word with you?
It's always something. How can I help you, revered mother?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next
No, our
divine-
minds turn to how do we defeat
We
Corypheus
cannot
and his
answer it
demon
without
army.
The left and right hands of divine Justinia V.
Ah,
I have already told you.
I
revered
need
mother.
Leliana and Cassandra right
Lady Lyanna
now.
and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared. from their
Exactly.
duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just two
You underestimate
souls.
how important they are to our Inquisition. Besides, the next divine, that can wait. We have to focus on Corypheus and that demon army of his. How long would they be gone?
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months
No!
at least.
No, no, no,
If
no,
one
no,
of
no,
them is
no.
crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
No, 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 no.
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
You think very highly of them.
You must think very well of them to suggest such a thing.
Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
Wow, so either Liliana or Cassandra could be the next divine. Now that is an interesting thought. You know, I say I don't want them to leave because I need their help, but ultimately it should be their decision. It should be up to them.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will.
Yeah, just
at
not
a
now.
later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us.
I'm sure I've got plenty of operations to send out my advisors out to complete.
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alam-Shiral. The support of the Empire should make our search for the Grey Wardens easier. Varric is eager to help his friend Hawk.
I'm sure he is. And I think Hawk and Stroud actually may be here. Like, up in the area where we met them earlier. Nice! Level 18! Woo! 3,200 influence! Ho ho! My goodness! Oh my goodness gracious. I have a point to spend. Here we go. There we go. I've missed that ability. There we go. Oh wow, we acquired masks. Schematics as well. We can make formal attire. Hey, Sigrid.
Just doing
Sigrid.
my job.
Just doing my job. Alright, so now I guess is kind of the point where we go around and talk to people. Oh. Hello? Oh, hello, hello. What is over here? Have we been down here before? I don't think we have. Oh, this goes down. Oh.
With allies come enemies. Now we have a place to hold.
Ah, the jail cells. Hello, guard.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies.
In case I want to imprison anyone.
Facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
Whoa! Structural evaluation. Huh. Wow. Huh. It's like, look, we run out of cells. We're gonna have to make some room, if you know what I mean. Ah! Have a nice swim. All right. Nah, we wouldn't do that. Okay, so I'm sure everyone wants to talk about what happened. Let's see. No, nothing in here. Ooh! Exclamation point? What's over here? Is it right here or is it up above? Ooh, what's in here? A surgeon.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Are you new here?
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations
Oh,
and such.
man.
We need all the help we can get.
Ugh. Don't we have any mages to help out with that?
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future.
Huh.
Good health.
She's
is
kinda
the
right
way
about
keeps
that.
Diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
Alright, goodbye.
As you were.
Your worship.
What about in here?
You'll be quick, will you?
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
It caused a stir?
There are problems coming out of Halam Shiral?
There are always problems from Halam Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't
Interesting.
suggest how. That is better decided at your war.
Ah.
And I'm not going near that
Are we
thing.
well supplied?
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
With Skyhold shining like a beacon? You name it, it's here or on the way. I've wrung out the slackers, given them what for. I think I like this job.
Goodbye.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Ah, negotiate for a deal for weapon plans. Operation available. Alright. Ooh. Bloodstone and obsidian. That's the only one I can do right now. Yeah, why not? There we go.
I hope it helps.
Hey, Cassandra. Oh.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward,
She's asking about the
they will
candidacy.
debate until...
And you think I could make them agree?
Huh.
I've had enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Oh man, they're all pushing for this. I get it, but we have other more pressing concerns right now. Having fun.
The fun never ends in Skyhold, does it?
Are old dwarves such comedians? Or just you and Varric? I assume you've heard that
Ogren was quite the
Leliana
comedian.
and I are both candidates to be the next
Yes,
Divine.
I've heard.
Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
Is that even possible?
How can you and Liliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Liliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
Why am I not a candidate? Well, we know, but we may as well ask.
If they'll pick non-priests, why am I not a candidate?
Because you're a man, first and foremost. If they name you a candidate, they may as well join the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh.
Truly, though, I imagine it's because they're frightened of you. A weight such as yours would break the Sunburst throne and tear the Chantry to pieces. I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
Huh. You'd be perfect.
I think you'd make an excellent divine.
Truly? I never look good in
Oh, I don't know. You might.
Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certainty.
Huh, you really feel that way?
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
So do better.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous.
Wow, I didn't know
But
you
he
felt
would never
you knew
step
about this
foot
or
in a
would say
Chantry.
something like this
It
about him.
should be the first place to which the virtuous turn.
Huh.
It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
Oh. Uh-huh. Interesting. What would you change?
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help.
Huh.
Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I
Now
would
that
change.
sounds like a good divine. What of Liliana?
You're not the only candidate. What about Liliana?
Liliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy, but she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Liliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think, and that would be chaos for us all.
Huh. I like your determination.
Your determination is admirable.
Some men would call it an unattractive
I'm
trait.
not some man.
I'm not the
Yeah, there you go. I knew you'd say that. Ooh, she smiled at that. I can help you become divine.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
Yeah, there you go.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
So here's... Oh, now that's an operation available. So here's my thinking as to why I would consider supporting Cassandra more so than Liliana as divine. One of the main points for me is our good old Grey Warden from Origins, Sneaksimus. Remember, you know, he and Liliana are together. And once we defeat Corypheus, Liliana, and, you know, once the Inquisition is over, Leliana wants to return to him, and so they can continue to be together. If Leliana becomes divine, that's gonna kind of hurt her being able to be with Niximus, which I know is not what Niximus would want. And for this dwarf, for Thorix, you know, he could have Cassandra be divine, but I think because she would be divine and he is the Inquisitor, I think they could find ways to be together. And plus, Cassandra makes a very good case about what she would do. And it does sound like a very good option, you know, of what she would want to do as divine. Let's see if there's anything else we can talk to Cassandra about. Oh, there is. Locate the missing Seekers operation available. Ooh. Interesting.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Huh. I'm not gonna say stubborn as ever. Can I help?
Something I can help you with?
Yes. Possibly.
What is that?
We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker.
Yeah, we didn't see him.
Indeed. I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Could they be dead?
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
What if they are infected?
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon them. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
This is important to you.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate...
Of course. Whoa. Oh, Oh, okay. Well, since I'm here, I may as well go ahead and, go here. Maybe set up some operations to get underway while I still go around and talk to everybody. Dealt with the Darkspawn threat. Extra influence. Okay. Dwarven slaves, inventory hands. A favor returned.
Any news on why Corypheus is sending people to explore elven ruins of all things?
No, I suspect he keeps the reason secret, even from his inner circle.
Support Cassandra. Dance with the Dowager. Investigate elven ruins. Investigating ruins in the Emerald Graves. Some other ones here in Ferelden. Not that Mazmaze and Orlais. Failed assassination attempt inquiry. Locate the missing Seekers. Reparations for Redcliffe. The Dasher. See highways according to Cassandra. Those would be the first places agents should look. Yeah, let's have Leliana do this one. Help her out. Reparations for Redcliffe. Seal of Redcliffe. From Arl Tegan. As the Inquisition has assumed responsibility for the Mage Rebellion, the Arling of Redcliffe holds you accountable for the losses suffered by our people while providing hospitality to your mage allies. A freehold in a rain spear was burned to the ground when a mage inside lost control of his abilities. 2 farms outside Redcliffe Village suffered crop loss. 5 people in Redcliffe Village were injured. Matter can be concluded. Yeah, okay. Arrange to paper reparations require a loan, but we can manage it. Some people to make repairs that might satisfy the Arl. Huh. Let me take a look at some others before I decide who to send to do what. The Dasher. Kadash. Just a warning, the Dasher's up to something. Lots of dusters are arming, and all I get are sideways looks when I ask questions. Varla, you remember her? Cutburst. Cassus Brand told me she heard them say they're taking out a deep lord from Orzammar on his way back from meeting the Inquisition. Don't know if it's true, but you might want to find out. Lantos. And scout the road to Orzammar and wipe out his ambush before it happens. We should add our own soldiers to the Orzammar ambassador's escort. Huh. Take at least 3 hours. Delicate negotiations. Oh, it's from Alistair. Here's the thing. I don't even own a mask. Thus, when the Orlesian Empress invites me to engage in real peace talks, I get nervous. I don't know what Orlesians mean when they say that, but I hear it involves poison and dancing. Perhaps both at the same time. I'm told you know Empress Celine, and she owes you for that whole saved your life business, considering you also helped save mine. Perhaps the Inquisition could help make these talks happen. 15.5 hours. My goodness. Lord Enzo of Antiva. Mason. Failed assassination attempt inquiry. Basilitan. What? Talus? It's this is from Talus. Oh my goodness. Basilitan, congratulations on this new alliance, the first of its kind. To demonstrate the depth of our intention, we must inform you of events in Denrim that may be related to the threat posed by Corypheus. Assassins attempted to kill King Alistair. The attempt was clumsy, using easily prevented fire magic, and the authorities in Denrim treated the event as the action of a lone madman. We believe the action may be tied to Venatori operations, and that further investigations is worth pursuing. Our operatives stand ready to lead assistance in this matter, but note that tensions in Denrim may remain high. We will move as ordered. Talus. Huh. Investigate openly. The time this takes will be saved if they can operate freely. We should order the Ben Hasra to investigate immediately. We can always apologize to Ferelden later. We do not have time to gain Ferelden's trust. The Ben Hasra must act in secret. It's time to do this. It's only 12 minutes.
Let us begin.
Okay. Now, let's see. Edo is impacted by the Civil War. The Dance with the Dowager. Take Dowager's opportunity in a more subtle way if we speak directly to the Comte. Send enough troops to defend it from attack. Support Cassandra. Busy. Okay, Truth or Dare, the Endgame. The College of Magi. A situation is unfolding in the Navarran city of Cumberland, location of the College of Magi, which until the outbreak of the Major Rebellion was the philosophical heart of the Circles of Magi. Now mostly abandoned, it has become the home to a number of mage refugees. This has drawn the ire of local citizens, and mobs are threatening to assault the college and burn it to the ground. With Duke Sandril Anaxis doing nothing to stop them, Inquisition agents suspect that Venatori agents are behind the mobs, looking to recover artifacts from the college once its magical defenses are breached. Diplomacy, he must convince to intercede. To evacuate the college, that can be brought to Skyhold. Send in a force to occupy the college who can protect the innocents and recover anything useful. A favor returned. From Celine. Huh. Dwarven slaves. Sightings in the north of Red Templars with armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area, and no missives from Orzammar about missing traders, but they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The Venatori may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly Venatori, not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing they have done. Recommend further investigation in force. So we don't want the alarm. The Venatori will likely require additional incentive to risk their forces against Venatori. If there's a hint of Venatori in the Enclave, especially one supplying weapons, we need to crush it. Alliance is getting things moving. Many of the nobility of the Orlesian capital have settled their secondary differences and are rallying behind the two families. The DeRosa and Old Money were respected but viewed as a traditional and stubborn. The Tybalts rose with a popular merchant consortium and are considered new money and progressive. While the intent of both families was to rival us politically, if we declare for one of them, we may manipulate events in our favor. Lord Pierre de Rosier has not asked for our allegiance, but may respect our rising might. Lady Valise Tybalt speaks for her investors and is interested in forward-thinking alliances. In ceremony that will gain initial interest of the Tybalts. Suddenly have the forces, that simple demonstration to make to the Rosiers. Okay. I'm trying to decide what I want Cullen to do here. Imperial Army, aid those. Venture will also increase understanding of Imperial Army structure and tactics. Let's have Cullen do this one.
To work?
Alright, so I've got some others to do, but I can't do them yet. And then we will do this when we're ready to do it, but we're not ready to do it yet. Alright. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to go around and keep talking to various different people. And see if maybe Morgan, Stroud, and Hawk are still here. And, continue from there after we've talked to everybody and done a few things around Skyhold. Stay tuned!